the Ziggs ban, honestly, like, the Ziggs ban is really good. It looks like the target ban was Shy, but I'm gonna be on real. With a name like the Shy, that guy can play more than just Aurelia.
Yeah, that guy could also play Aatrox and run it down. He could play Scion and run it down. He could play Jace and run it down. You know, so many options. Tristana
For
first pick.
real.
Looking at these bans, I may have been a little bit distracted. Pretty standard across the board, I would say. These are all champions that we've seen picked or banned a lot in this tournament.
Yeah. And Nivea ban is a little it's a little bit weirder of a ban, I guess.
Yeah, Anivia was a champion that was banned a lot during the initial test games. We found that Anivia could stall out games for an extremely long amount of time. The tournament meta hasn't exactly picked up Anivia yet. We've seen it once. That team did end up losing, but the Anivia did manage to stall out the game probably about 10 minutes longer than it should have been. So the power is definitely there. Maybe some teams are worried about that. Especially if they're going to pick a champion like Pantheon. You know, Pantheon, an early game champion, wants to get that early pressure. Maybe did not want to see a champion that could stall out indefinitely until they were obsolete.
Yeah. Pantheon's like really good. I think in this mode, if you just take PTA, you just establish your lane dominance as soon as you press W.
Yeah, we saw a lot of Pantheon players going for that first blood, getting that first half of the feats of strength out of the way. And
It
what
locked
is
in all
this?
ADCs.
Whoa, Du
What
Bois
is
going for a
hold up?
triple marksman combination? Tristana? Oh, no, again, her
I
cannon. Boring.
so I see the Jinx and Tristana working. It's just solo lane might be a little more rough for them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see
But
what they do
the
with the
Jinx passive with
Jinx.
the towers,
This is true, yeah.
that's you take one tower, all of a sudden all towers are down.
Yeah, and you know, there is one form of solo lane Jinx that has been pretty good in the past, and that is the lethality Jinx. Can sometimes be good. There was
Ooh.
For a while there was a lethality plus Manamune Jinx build that was floating around. You just take it mid. It really wasn't that bad because against most of the mid laners, if you land even two, like one or two Ws, that can completely change the dynamic of the lane. Jinx's W has an insane AD ratio, 140%, and the cooldown is 6 to 2 seconds, scaling with rank, I believe. So you get a little bit of ability haste for just spamming that out like every second. As Chad is reminding me, I have to do the prediction. Gotta let people.
I'm gonna be honest, this team comp, I wanna have faith. Wanna have faith in the boys, but this team comp it worries me a little bit.
So you would bet your house on red side on Lxs Latinx over there, with the
Yeah.
Volibear, Pantheon, and Cassio. Yeah, they've got a little bit of everything. They almost have a mix. They have the Volibear for the side laning, the Pantheon for the early pressure, and the Cassio as that late game insurance. We'll see if their mixed bag jack of all trades comp can get it done.
Jack of all trades mentioned. I love that rune.
Yeah, I feel like that would be your type of rune. However, I don't like that rune because that means that you can't take Cosmic Insight, and that's my favorite rune. Cosmic Insight, enjoyers, rise up, please.
I like Cosmic Insight on certain champs. Like if I'm playing mid lane, spellbook, teleport, I always take Cosmic Insight because I rush the Silly boost for the spell cooldown. But like I don't know. So I feel like you can get 7 or 8 haste from Jack of all trades on the support role at least. I can't attest to like top lane though. But like on support, it's really easy to stack Jack of all trades because your support item gives you like 3 stacks already.
Yeah,
But the
my only
build
thing
that
is that I think that Cosmic Insight is like really busted, specifically because like a lot of people like to take Flash in this game. I feel like Flash is like 90% of the time a champion is taking Flash, if not more. And trading Flashes is pretty common. And so if you have Cosmic Insight and your opponent doesn't have any Inspiration Runes, which is pretty common, people don't like Inspiration Runes for some reason, you can trade Flashes, and then when your Flash comes back up, you have like a 30-40 second window where you just have Flash advantage. You can go on them again. So I really like it for that. I feel like I can get a lot of kills that way.
No, I respect that, but it's like so I take Hex Flash. Yeah, like, I guess it's different because I play support mostly, and then mid lane. But, like, I usually just take Axe Flash.
Well, imagine if you're
And then I
if you're
just
playing
spam that.
support and you're playing like Nautilus or something, right? And you like
Yeah.
try to flash hook somebody, and then like the enemy ADC like flashes away, but then you know it's like, okay, well then when my flash comes up and I go for the flash hook again, the ADC won't have flash yet, so it's like that could be like game winning, you know?
Yeah, that's true. When I'm playing Engage and hook supports, I don't flash towards someone hook. I actually flash to the side and then hook.
Well, same thing, you
It
know,
catches them
trying
off
to.
guard every time.
Well, have you ever done the flash forward into hook backwards? That one really mind controls them.
I do that with Flay on Fresh.
No, no, no.
And
I meant like on Blitzcrank, like you flash at them and then you just throw your hook in a random direction.
no, I
It's like
haven't.
the
I've got to try
you
that.
intimidate them, you know? It's like you make them guess. Like they never know where you're gonna throw it next, right? So
I just
you can like
sometimes on
troll all of your
Blitz.
hooks on Blitzcrank for the entire game until that one moment where it matters, and then it's like that boy who cried wolf type of situation where they're like, oh, the Blitzcrank's never gonna hook me now, and then that's when you land the pivotal hook and your team wins the game in one fell swoop. So yeah.
No, literally. I will run it down on hook champs, but I still win because of a lucky team fight. Also, you're gonna have to drop the Jack of all trades Sejuani build because I'm interested.
It's like but Volibear opting for bone plating instead of demolish. We have no demolish on the side of Lxs Latinx. On the boys, we have two demolish. Tristana not opting for it, instead going to go for the Bloodline Triumph. A little bit of sustain.
I think
Oops, that's not what I
Sustain
meant
would
to
be
do.
good into them though. No, they do have a lot of early, the Pantheon especially, there's a lot of just early pressure. Especially against the Jinx.
Looks like we're going to be seeing Kennen versus Cassio. We have the Lethal Tempo Kennen, so they're going the AD Kennen, the Reckless Classic. Jinx versus Pantheon mid, and then Tristana versus Volibear in the bot lane.
Wait, I need to spare procs for. I have to try this.
Wait, Unending Despair procs Rylai's, which procs Fimbulwinter. Does
I have to
Fimbulwinter procs
try
off the slow?
this.
Oh yeah, it does. You know, you have to complete the item in order for it to do that, but yeah, it does do that. Yeah, maybe cooking with the build. Yeah.
Maybe, definitely.
Maybe I'll have to steal that, make a video on it, and then not credit you.
Oh,
Start off my
the
journey as a
Pantheon's getting
scummy
poked
content creator
down.
by stealing my viewers' ideas. Actually, like that kind of sounds like a fun Mordekaiser build. I'm not gonna lie. Rylai's rush into Fimble into Unending could be not terrible. Well, you know, I guess Fimble would be pretty fucking trash since Mord doesn't have any mana.
In Pantheon presses W, wasn't powered though.
Yeah, what champions rush Rylai's that could go Fimble and Unending? Like, who else rushes Rylai's naturally? As Cassio could do it, maybe? Just like super tanky
Honestly,
cast build.
it, like, you don't really rush Rylai's because the champs that would benefit from rushing Rylai's is also just like, a lot of times just going the entries is better. Swain though, the R is sleeper with Rylai's. I love it.
Oh, just on missing the cannon there, a little bit awkward. The Jinx and the Pantheon, trading summon as well. Pantheon using both the Flash and the Ignite. Jinx blowing the Flash. Running bot right now. Maybe gonna look for a swap with the Tristana, sending Tristana mid to deal with the Pantheon. Yeah, Jinx just randomly bought now. Tristana has yet to go mid. One of them's gonna have to TP over, I think. Or maybe they're cooking. Maybe this is the strategy. Actually, wait, they might be cooking because the bot lane turret is the one turret that doesn't have any turret fortification. So they're just leaving Pantheon alone. Gonna let him do his thing with the mid turret. Pantheon has no demolish, and instead they're just gonna go for this double lane to get some of the plates.
These are the kinds of like sacrifices that you have to make to win. I respect it.
Yeah, we'll see if it goes anywhere. Wow, it looks like they're doubling down on it. Tristana TPing bot. Okay, hold up. We'll see if this works.
I love a good double down. Quitters never win, winners never quit.
It took you a minute to get the rest of that saying out.
English is hard for me.
Oh, do you have a different first language?
No, I'm just tired.
Oh, okay, got it. You should have just said yes and then lied. Come up with some random language.
Wait, I didn't even notice. Wait, why does the Jinx have the Atlas?
Well, they're going bot lane. Jinx playing some support right now.
I like this strat. This is actually solid.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's solid, but it's certainly interesting. Yeah, it looks like
working.
Ooh, yeah, and then the cannon can maybe go back and forth between the lanes because he has the E movement speed. Yeah, it seems like they put some thought into this at least.
This is working really well. Alright, the Volibear popped flash. He gets first blood. That's a feat of strength for.
Yeah, but maybe not going to be that big of a deal because Jinx has the TP, going to be respawning in 3 seconds, could just run bot again.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, TPing in right now. Got to keep an eye on these other lanes. Cassio, 1 plate so far. Pantheon almost got a plate.
Teleport ever. But I like what they're cooking. Genuinely, this is.
Yeah, it reminds me. One time I got a crew of 5 people together, and we were playing a 5-man bot try to end the game team. I think we ran Heimerdinger, Ziggs, Tristana,
Scion.
Maybe Scion, and the last one was either Blitz or Thresh. That's what it was. And then we would just run down 5 bot, 5 demolish, 5 TP, and you could take down the first turret in like 2 minutes. It was insane. Like we had a few games where we got the inhibitor by 8 minutes, and then at that point the strategy was run over to the Herald and then try to end the game with Herald. Definitely an interesting strategy. So maybe they're kind of like doing a little bit of a rebirth of that, sending the 2 bot to bust down the turret. You can see that the strategy may be working so far. The Cassio still only been able to get that 1 plate. Gonna make a move for the Void Gloves right now. But yeah, Cassio only 1 plate. Pantheon, no plates at all. These guys have taken 4 plates.
Yeah, that bot tower is cooked. Bot lane is kind of cooked if like no one steps in.
Yeah, and also even though they're only playing on 2 lanes because of those plates, gold still dead even, 6.7 to 6.7. So not even losing out in that regard. Yeah, we'll have to see how long it takes until Lxs Latinx decides to send somebody down to respond to this.
I hope I get to see the AD cannon like take off though. I know he has AD scaling on his stuff too, so it's something I've always. Ooh, okay, flash R.
And the Jinx are to kill the Volibear.
Take down.
Wait, they're actually cooking. They're onto the tier 2 now.
Are they just speedrunning this, by the way, or what?
I don't know. The only thing that I would say is that I do wish Tristana had Demolish. She went for the Triumph Bloodline. Ooh, Pantheon here, but ulting into 3 people. Has no mana, ulted straight into the Jinx traps.
Okay.
Ooh, almost died there. Wow, if Pantheon had died and Jinx got the reset, could have been some more turret damage being done. We'll be interested to see what these guys do now, where they rotate. Only the Kennen has the TP, so Tristana and Jinx, no TP, and they're backing on Vision, so Lxs Latinx will be able to figure out what's happening. Yeah, I'm super interested to see where these guys run. So Kennen gonna run top lane. Yeah, top lane. Tristana running mid, maybe? Nope, running back bot. Tristana Jinx running back bot again. Gonna make another move for that tier 2 turret.
Honestly, if you ever organize a tournament like this again, I hope you do, I'd want to play in it. I'd want to try the Jinx strat, but with Spellbook, it would go so crazy.
I don't exactly know what Spellbook would add to that, but I'll trust you, I'll trust you.
Summoner spells.
That's true.
My sanity.
Yeah, you like don't like playing League if there's no Spellbook involved, right?
I run Spellbook on every champ, every role, whether I'm autofilled, whether it's ARAM. It's...
Yeah, I saw you you accidentally took Dark Harvest the other day and you were in shambles.
It's like, I was surprised at how much damage I was doing.
Yeah, I feel like you should try like literally at any point, just like taking like Conqueror or something, and then just seeing, you know, just trying it out once. I think it's gonna be like a huge revelation.
Oh, I know how these runes work. The problem is, so I don't run these runes because the game feels too easy if I do. At least with Spellbook, it's like there's like this kind of, I have to play differently now.
And see, I think that Spellbook is just like really strong. So that like when I take it, it's because I think it's like the genuinely the best option. Like the only reason why I play Spellbook Kayn is because I think that's his best keystone. If I thought Conqueror was better, I would play Conqueror.
Like, I've seen Kayn run so many different keystones. Like, I've seen him run Airy, I've seen him run First Strike, Dark Harvest. You've seen, like, the regular Conqueror, like, Red Canes, and...
Yeah, Kayn's also had its time running Electrocute and Comet are two other runes that I remember Kayn players trying at certain points. So Cassio, nice little 2v1 outplay, killing both the Jinx and the Tristana. We'll have to see if that changes the game plan a bit. Pantheon at this point putting in some real work into this mid-tier one, especially since they have those 3 Void Grubs. So we'll have to see. Will continuing to send to bot be the move? Will this continue to work, or will the Cassio be able to wall them off?
Doesn't really have her R up. I think they kind of just win this. Unless the Cassio has this move, Cassio has to lock in. Pantheon might take that mid turret. No one's stopping him. Alright, mid tier 1 down.
Interesting Tristana ultimate.
Honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, Cassio is absolutely frying them right now. And on the other side of the map, we have Kennen needing to burn the ult, but getting nothing done. Maybe things starting to fall apart for the boys here. Maybe they planned out the first 5 minutes well, and now they're grasping at straws.
Yeah, things are getting very, very spicy, and okay, they're taking grubs. This is actually huge for them. The boys getting the grubs. That Tristana.
No, it's actually Lxs Latinx getting the grubs.
Did she just steal that? Hold up, she just stole one of the grubs.
No, they did not, unfortunately.
Oh. Tragic.
Well, let's see. Looks like they're going to try to push out mid. Cassio will respond. Could be seeing a potential 3-man roam to the bot side here. Gonna try to make an effort on this bot tier 2. They'll be spotted here on this ward. Good ward place, most likely by Cassio. No teleports though. No teleport on the Cassio and the volley. So this Pantheon is going to be alone in the 1v3, at least for a little bit. On the other side of the map, we have the 6 Void Grubs volley slapping down this turret. Unfortunately, does seem to be going a slower build. Doesn't have the Hullbreaker complete, so not going to be doing as much turret damage as we want to. Yep, tier 2 turret down. Cassio not there in time, so a good little 3-man play for Bois. Also having a gold lead, 14.6 to 13.9k. If they can figure out a way to stabilize the top lane and the mid lane, they're going to be pretty happy with how this early game has gone for them.
That Volibear has 6 grubs. He's he's gonna get those towers. I think if as long as he can split uncontested, they they still have a good chance. Oliver is crazy with the split pushing.
Yeah, and like I think in this game mode especially, you would want to see volley being picked for the split push. That being said, I think the best first item for volley would be Nashers. I understand why you wouldn't go Nashers like in a ranked game, but in a game like this where your only goal is pick volley, take turrets, Nashers sounds like it's really good. Lots of damage coming out from the AD cannon. Flashing on top of the Pantheon will die though, cannot get that second stun. So Pantheon picking up the kill with the Q. A little bit of an overstep from the Shy. Yeah, running out of mana, but still has enough mana probably for R and W, so Tristana has to be careful about just jumping in. Yeah, gonna die to the poison maybe?
She W's away. No, she lives that.
Yeah, pops the refillable potion. Nice. Tristana's TP is coming up. Maybe look for some kind of TP play. Don't know what they're thinking right now, whether they want to continue to load on the bots of the map, or maybe with the Rift Herald spawning in 30 seconds, their play is to take the Rift Herald and then try to end the game bot with it. I'll be curious to see what they do.
Yeah, they need to do something about the volley.
Static Shiv coming through for the Tristana, so nice little wave clear boost. Jinx roaming up, maybe gonna look for the play on this Pantheon, but the Cassio is following. Cassio does have to be careful. Tristana does have the TP if she realizes that Cassio roamed up. That bot wave slowly pushing into the tier 3.
Get away.
Yeah, Cassio seems like she's a menace. 2 items completed, Rod of Ages, Seraph's Embrace. Seems like this Jinx and Tristana have tried to 2v1 her multiple times and just never worked out. Jinx finishing up the support item. We'll see what she upgrades that into.
Has to be Bloodstone, no? I mean,
Ooh.
I guess also Slay could work with a W, but...
Flank from the Kennen. Cassio does die here. Tristana dies, unfortunately, so not able to TP bot. And while Cassio was being 3v1, most of the team was able to pick up the Rift Herald, so maybe they can use that to stabilize the game a little bit.
They have Herald, they have Rub, they have a shot at turning this around. Like, they have a shot at just winning.
So Cassio third, maybe thinking about the Blackfire Torch. Cassio is one of the best users of Blackfire Torch. It's very easy for her to get damage on multiple champions at a time.
Cass is trolling my not going boots.
This is true. By the way, Cassio's win rate has been like insanely high, like ever since Feats of Strength have come out, because she gets 2 more movement speed per level. It's a lot of movement speed.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, because you can't build the boots. That Cass is cooking.
Yeah, she's pretty strong. Tristana, ignoring the potential threat of the Herald being dropped bot lane, instead going to opt to start bursting down this top side. Again, you have to wonder, the lack of demolish on Tristana, how much is that hurting?
Yeah, exactly. What good is sustain if you're only hitting towers?
Yeah, Tristana gonna go for the early TP, gonna defend against this mid push. Cassio ult whiffs completely. Maybe an opportunity for the boys to fight now that most of the team's biggest cooldown is gone. But
yeah, they are turning this around.
Wow, Jinx barely having the damage to finish up the Pantheon. Got the reset. Volibear needing to flash away from the slow. Good Kennen ult on 3. Gets them in range of Jinx to get the kill. She gets the reset, so No play to be had. Rift Herald will not crack the mid-tier 3. And even though Bois still retain the gold lead, I kind of feel like the game is not in their favor because they spent so much time in the 2v1. They have a little bit of an XP disadvantage now. We'll have to see if that matters at all.
I think in terms of like team fights, it's gonna matter a lot. It's gonna be a huge problem. Because at least, so like with regular like Rift, the XP gap isn't that bad because I mean like ADCs, you know, they usually scale items. It's a little different here. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, the boys might be cooked.
We'll have to see. They do have that bot tier 3 open, so one good team fight from them could mean the end of the game.
I have faith in the Rageblade cannon. I want to see him cook.
Yeah, Cassio a little bit late to this row. Kennen does have the flash ultimate available, so that's most likely the team fighting tool that they're looking at. It'll be Kennen flash ults. Does that give them enough damage to take down the enemy team before the Cassio can return the damage herself? Cassio hiding out right now.
Cassio.
Enemy team doesn't know where she is. And Kennen drops the ward, so they do see the Cassio. Looks like this game has just evolved into an ARAM mess. 3 versus 3 mid lane. Pantheon flashing in, Volibear on top, one-shotting the Tristana. Kennen TP'd behind, trying to look for a flank, but the play may be too fast. Can he get anything done? Looks like he's just going to trim the wave right now. So nothing going to happen just yet.
Jinx has the last whisper in her inventory, but like...
Yeah, Pantheon blue ult to try to get the Pantheon, not quite in range.
Hotel wild Hotel mentions.
Yeah, where's Gwen Mata where you need him?
For real. Awesome.
I'm so sad. Gwen Mata never followed me back on Blue Sky. I just get the feeling that the entirety of League Twitter hates me. Really is what it is.
Well, I'll be honest, I think it's just because, like, people kind of forgot Blue Sky existed after a week.
Hey, I still use it, alright. Much more friendly of an app than Twitter. I go there whenever I want to feel good about myself.
Honestly, I respect that. I still use mine. I just don't use it much. Wait, do I follow you on it?
Maybe. Blue Sky's still gaining more traction. I mean, like, yeah, but it's not gaining more traction in the League of Legends community, which is really what matters. Pantheon leaping onto the Tristana. Tristana needing to blow ult, getting a decent chunk onto the Pantheon. Static Shiv, quick blades though, not the highest damage build. Until Tristana sees an IE or a fatality item, she's not really going to be that much of a threat, I don't think. Is Blue Sky just left away Twitter? Yeah, pretty much. Kennen going in, has flash, gonna go for the flash ult, double stun onto the Cassio, into the Jinx route. Cassio gets the triple stun. Barely able to kill Jinx.
Pantheon goes down.
Yeah, let's see how much damage they can do with this. The Tristana is still alive, gonna be that turret threat. The Kennen also has the Demolish. Can the Volibear hold this? Ooh, Kennen, I don't know why you fucked Demolish there. Maybe should have saved it for the next turn. Anyways, who cares? Busting down that mid-tier 2, doing a lot of damage to it. Volibear is going to show up. So, game not ending just yet. Big cooldown
I mean,
use
for
for the
all we know,
cannon, flash ult use from the cannon, so we'll have to see if they can win another fight without that.
the game could have already ended. I just remembered the spectator delay.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, for sure, but it's in the rules that if the game ends, teams aren't allowed to come to chat and spoil what happened, so we won't get
I
to
see.
know.
That's a good goal, honestly.
Let's take a look here. Not too much has happened since. No dragons have been taken. Otacon has not been attempted. Baron spawning soon. We'll have to see if any of the teams want to go for that. Both teams have pretty good Baron damage. Cassio can melt it. Obviously, the triple marksman cop can melt it. I think if either team manages to get Baron without the game ending on them, they will be able to win. So, see if any of the teams go for the risk for that objective.
I think doing Baron is very bold. It'd be a very...
Ooh, Tristana hiding,
It'd be
jumping on
exciting,
top. Cannonball coming through. Stun comes through onto the Cassio.
Cassio
Tristana does not get stunned. Do they have the damage here?
Cannon goes down. Up. Cassio goes down.
Tristana's got to be careful. Your volley bear's running in.
The Coca-Cola bear is coming.
There's the ult, has the flash. Gets the stun, will not flash for more, so Tristana will live. If Tristana died there, maybe that could have signaled the end of the game. Pantheon and volley bear might have tried to end mid.
True. Ooh. Tier 2 bot side down. Yeah, exactly. Imagine being a Twitter user. That Tristana got cooked.
Yeah, Pantheon does a lot of damage at this point. Jake's pretty close to finishing that Lord Dom. Pantheon, nice flash in. Double TP's coming out. Both Jinx and Cassio TPing. Cassio TPing into 2. Does not have the ult just yet. Can they kill the Cassio before ult comes up? They can, so she will die. The bot tier 3 will fall, so open inhibitor. Lxs Latinx now have a point of pressure, but with 2 people dead on the side of Lxs Latinx. Can Bois make anything happen? Tristana does have TP. She'll respawn before the Pantheon and the Cassio. They could try to make a desperation end. Doesn't seem like they're going to go for it. Just playing safe. Going to take the red buff. I really hope Kennen waits until Tristana respawns before finishing this red buff. Please, please, please. Does Tristana have red buff?
Did she get it?
It's Kennen's a certified griefer. I hate this guy. Alright. I'm cheering for Lxs Latinx officially because Bois can't put 2 brain cells together, it doesn't seem like. Game may have started out super fast-paced, but in a bit of a lull state. 27-minute game, one of the slower ones that we've had at this point. Kenneth's build looking pretty strong. Got the wit's end. Gonna be strong against that Cassio. Triple on-hit items. Jake's just finished the Lord Doms. Maybe should have been a more reminder. But 2 items is 2 items. 30% armor pen is 30% armor pen. Tristana also currently building into the Lord Doms. Gonna have that soon. At about 350 gold, we'll be able to finish off her 3rd item. Jake's barely going to survive the poison damage. Going in onto the volley bear. Tristana jumping in. Stun on the Kennen.
Volley bear uses ult. Volley bear goes down.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It seems like Bois, they can get a kill whenever the Kennen ult is up. But other than that, they're struggling to find meaningful damage anywhere.
I think CC is like the biggest like counter into that team. It's just they have marksman. They don't really have. I mean, they have Jinx, I guess.
So Kennen resetting has flash and TP. Maybe could look for something here. I don't see any words behind him though, unfortunately. Jinx, even though she has the support item, hasn't really been placing any T-ports with it.
Wards though make me do damage.
Yeah, on the flip side, lots of wards on red side. Could be looking for a double ult on the Cassio. Can she get any kills? Will kill the Tristana. Volibear does have TP. There's lots of TP wards. Pantheon also has the ult. So we could be seeing the final fight right here. This fight will most likely decide the game. Pantheon ulting behind, trying to look for the Jinx. Will land the stun, getting the kill. Does the cannon have the damage to carry this one? We'll have to see. Drops the ultimate, gonna get the stun, going to kill the Pantheon. Can they burst down the Volibear? No, cannot kite out enough. Cannon is not a certified space glider. So Volibear, the only one left. Gonna TP bot. Can he kill the inhibitor before the Tristana respawns? I think so. I think this is going to be the end of the game. So in the end, it is just going to be a old school 3v3 to decide it. Wait, Volibear has fucking Sundered Sky. Sundered Sky 4-mail. Wait a second. Maybe this isn't the end of the game.
Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Okay, Tristana with a
gets...
big misplay there. Ward also dropped, so Cassio, having that TP up soon, might look for the TP backdoor, although the boys know that it's there. Not
honestly
gonna do anything about it. Ooh, wait, Volibear could die to this Jinx. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Got excited there for
I
a
like
second.
the ward placement. Like...
Jinx got Sweeper though, did manage to destroy the ward.
I think in a game mode like this, ward placement could be very important, especially with teleport.
Yeah, the game probably could have ended there if the Volibear didn't have that build, so definitely a little bit of a scare there. Ooh, wait, Pantheon going in on the Jinx. Got trapped, got rooted by the trap. Manages to execute the Tristan or the Jinx. Can Tristana get this kill before Volibear shows up? Gets the kill. Can she jump out? Does jump out. Volibear ult burned. Doesn't have a good way out of here. TPing back. Manages to survive.
That's awesome.
Can the cannon ward off this Cassio? Will the Cassio look for the hero 1v1 to end the game? Let's see. Okay, ult dropped from the cannon. Didn't get the stun off of it.
Ooh, that's
Only was able to get 2 stacks, so that's cannon ult burn. That's a big cooldown. Cannon though, TPing here. Wait, what is he doing? Sir? Okay. And Cassio was able to kill Tristana in the mid lane. So with that, I think the game is going to end. Cannon's not going to get back in time. I don't know if Jinx can 1v1 Cassio. Cassio has ult. Surely there's no way Jinx wins this, right? Okay, got the flash ult for the stun. Jinx flashing out. Does she have the damage? Doesn't look like it. Stalled long enough for Cannon to come back. This game is not over yet. Cassio gonna die. This game is now going on 32 minutes. Kennen at this point.
Is this one of the longest games or what?
I think we're getting to the point where it's going to be the longest game of the tournament. We had one test game go for 38 minutes. What is Pantheon doing here? Pantheon looking to end. Kennen's stuck dealing with the Volibear. Pantheon.
Wait. I think he just ends here.
Yep, Pantheon's going to end.
No one's stopping him. No one's contesting him.
Yeah, because they're all dead. They can't do shit. And that's the end of the game in 32.5 minutes. Wow. That was certainly one of the games of all time.